What's up, everybody? This is your boy Big Country here, and how is everyone doing today? Alright, and today we are talking about the zombie apocalypse weapon choices. First of all, zombie apocalypse is a scary thing. Don't believe me, the CDC and the ECD has a zombie apocalypse survival guide. Oh, really? Why do you think that is? Is it 28 days later or The Walking Dead? No one really knows. Only time can tell. So for all you preppers out there, here's a couple of, how do I say, I would like to say cheap weapons you can pick up easily. Me, I'm a cheap kind of guy. I don't need really expensive stuff. They're budget weapons. Alright, I shouldn't say cheap, that's just rude. They're budget weapons. I'm a budget guy. I don't have a lot of money. What money I do have, I have to put it to better use. But I like to get something for myself every once in a while. So first of all, we will be talking about the melee weapon of my choice, which is Okinawa samurai sword. Made with Spanish steel. It's 3 feet in length, weighing approximately 4.5 pounds. It was heat treated and beaten on over 160 different times. So it's really strong, really sharp. That's why I don't want to take it out of the case. It's a polyester thing, plastic handle, which is really strong, but the details in it, man, I tell you what, those details is so cool, so cool. It is made with a brass knuckle guard. Oh yeah, I myself was in martial karate and fencing, so I actually know how well it wield this. Anyways, if you do not know how to wield a sword or machete properly, machetes are easy to wield. One-handed, you start swinging until the zombie's dead. But with the samurai sword, the Japanese samurai sword, sorry y'all, you have to. The pinky is really important. If you lose your pinky during a zombie apocalypse, you might as well get rid of this sword. Unless you're going to swing it around with one hand, it's not going to be very effective then. The base of the sword, bottom of the neck. Pinky goes on first, the rest comes later. Top, it's opposite. Middle, index finger first, pinky later. Have a good distance apart. And when you swing, you want to be balanced. But it's a push and pull motion. Push with your top hand and pull with your bottom. Like a weed whacker or a sprinkling hose. It's a simple motion that can decapitate a zombie instantly. Okay, not everyone is going to have armory. Okay, let me just get this off my chest. Not everyone is going to have armory with L86 or SCARs or fucking AKs or M4s or TAC-9s or Glocks. No, everyone's not going to be a badass like Glenn or Daryl or Tallahassee. If you don't want to wind up like these poor bastards right here, listen to what I'm saying. Alright, we're going to take a little advice off of Kansas, or whatever his name was. No one really knows him from Zombieland. The guy came up with all the rules. We only want Tallahassee, because he's an ass kicking business, and business is good. Anyways, that guy, #1 rule, cardio. Cardio is key in the zombie apocalypse. Cardio determines if you live or die. 1. If you do not have cardio, you cannot swing a melee weapon multiple times for a long time. That means you get eaten. 2. If you do not have cardio, you cannot run away from the zombies for a long period of time. You wear out and you have to stop. That means you get eaten. 3. Cardio is also a good way to keep your mind set. If you do not have enough air going through your brain, you do not think straight. You have to have knowledge, strength, and cardio. Yes, strength is a very big important part of swinging. Me, I'm a very large person. Cardio is a big strength is big to swing in a melee weapon, but cardio is bigger, better for melee weapons, because you have to have cardio to keep swinging. You have to have cardio works with strength. Cardio keeps you swinging, so strength keeps the weapon up, so you can swing it. Alright, second of all, you need knowledge. If you are out there in the wilderness with no food, no shelter, no water, you are the zombie bait. Fires are good sometimes if you're in a where you know zombies ain't. You have to rehydrate. You have to know where you're at. You have to have shelter from the elements. So yeah, it's basically like a daisy kind of thing. Alright. Second of all, there's two ways of killing a zombie. One, shooting them in the head, or destroying the brain. Or two, decapitation. Oh yeah, that shooting them in the head. That brings me to my second weapon, which is my sidearm. This bad little gun is a Smith & Wesson .40 caliber high point. This thing runs you about $200, $150 to $200 at any gun store. Comes with a 10-round single stack clip. I like to call them clips because magazines sound like you're gonna read a damn comic book. Oh, I got this new magazine. What edition is it? It's for my gun. See, people don't know what you're talking about when you say magazine, but when you say clip, I got a new clip. Oh, what kind of gun is it? Oh, this is a Smith & Wesson high point .40 cal. Anyways, this thing right here carries these bad boys, and I got really large hands. I wear a size 12 on my ring finger. These are .40 caliber rounds. This is 180 grain copper jacket tip, and a brass case. Alright, look at that. Copper tip, copper jacket, brass case. I only use brass case and copper tips because I don't like using aluminum cases with lead tips, because they malfunction so easily. If you're gonna buy a good round, just buy copper jackets with lead with brass case. Spend an extra couple dollars. I mean, these are pretty cheap for 180 grain. They're good rounds. I've put 500 through this bad boy. Never had a jam. Never had a problem with the round. I can get a box of 50 for $20. That's pretty cheap for 40 caliber. Alright. 10 round single stack clip. I cannot wait until High Point comes out with their double stack clip. Man, once they do that, I am so long to you. I'm trading you in. But that is good at a close quarter. This is not good at a close quarters. I'm sorry. This would get you killed in a close quarters because something could happen. That is small enough but heavy. This thing is durable. It's a gas chamber. It's gas reloaded chamber. That means once it shoots, it pushes it back with the gas. Once the gas escapes, it chambers another round. Weighs about 5.5 pounds with the full clip. Really durable. It's made like an AK-47. It's cheap. It's not very expensive parts, but put together real well. You can stick this thing down in mud for a year, come back and shoot it. I guarantee it. I've stuck it down in mud and shot it, put 200 rounds through it with no problem. I've had my grandpa run over this thing with his freaking truck, his extended cab truck, Chevy. Anyways, I dropped this off the roof of my house. Not a dent, nothing. This thing still cocks back. Sweet, so sweet. It fires easily. It's bulky, yes. The grip is somewhat smooth. The release trigger is put in a weird place, but this thing is so reliable. I would choose this over a Glock, a $500, $600 Glock any day. That brings me to my last weapon of choice. That will be the ATR 270 Mossberg. This thing has a breakdown barrel, which that means you can take the barrel off, put another one on if this barrel malfunctions. Let me show you real fast. Right, there we go. See it? This thing is a Mossberg 270 with a lightning bolt trigger on it. That means it is so easy to shoot. If you do not pull both triggers, this thing will not shoot. But if you pull both triggers, this thing is so easy to shoot. It's about 2 to 3 pounds pull on a trigger. The slide is so smooth. I'm talking about, oh, so smooth. It has an internal clip in it. It holds 5 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. It is awesome. It shoots 700 to 750 FPS. The scope I have on it right now, it costs probably more than the gun. But it came with the gun, so I got a double deal. Anyways, this scope right here is a times 9 optic scope. Optic. That means this thing I can. If there was a fucking hummingbird at 1,000 yards, I can see its wings. I can shoot that hummingbird at 1,000 yards. I wouldn't shoot a hummingbird. Y'all know me. This thing feeds my family. But anyways, this bad boy weighs about 8 pounds. Not even that. 7 pounds. I'm saying 7 pounds, even with the bullets in. But this bad boy right here, shoots these mean little beasters. I'm sorry. I was not fully prepared for this YouTube video, but we're going with it. This bad boy shoots, like I said, copper jacket, brass casing. This is a 300. I think it's that's 180 grain. This is, I think this is 360 grain copper jacket, brass casing, 270. This thing is roughly 3 inches long and about 2 centimeters wide. This thing is a beast, man. The kick on this thing is so gentle. I'm not even kidding. This kick, if you did not have this very good backstock shoulder pad, oh man, this thing also comes with a cheek lift. Just a battered bone gun for about $400. Battered bone. For Mossberg, this thing is top notch. This shoulder pad, if you didn't have the shoulder pad, if you had a regular hickory or what is it called? Oh, forgive me, my brain is somewhere else. But anyways, if you had a walnut stock with this with not a good pad, you've already had bruises all over your arm. But this thing kicks so gentle. I mean, a 3-year-old could shoot this. I ain't saying you should let your 3-year-old touch your gun, but a 3-year-old could shoot this. Okay, that's just how good it is, man. And it has a rail system on it that blow your mind, man. You can put red dots on it, red dot sights. You can put cog scopes on it. Man, it's just awesome. That's a great gun all around, and it holds 6 of these little suckers. That's 6 zombie. Well, if you get a headshot, it'll go through and through, man. I'm telling you. But anyways, my weapons aren't fancy. They're not expensive. I don't have an AK-47, TAC-9, M16, M4, A1. Nothing like that, man. I just got these budget weapons, and they work perfectly. Sometimes even better than the very big name brands. Mossberg is a name brand. High Point is getting there. High Point has, the scales have tipped on Taurus. Taurus is down here now, and High Point's right above it. Yeah, High Point is selling like hotcakes because they're not only a good home defense weapons, but if you was in a zombie apocalypse, that is the gun I would go with. The ammo's cheap for it. It's good, reliable ammo. It's a cheap weapon. You don't have to clean it that much like other expensive guns. It's just a good gun. The ATR is a battered bone gun. That sword cost me the most. I'm not even gonna lie. This sword cost me about $600-700 just to have that made. It's not a replica. It's a real deal. I'm talking about you can shave your chin, shave the hair on your chin with that sword. That's why I didn't take it out like sheath all the way. The sheath is made out with walnut. That's pretty cool though. So that's a strong sheath. If you just want to bludgeon a damn zombie to death, keep the sheath on and beat them to death with it. But if you don't want to wind up like these dudes right here, just know what you're doing in a zombie apocalypse. You ain't gotta be fancy. You ain't gotta be. If you're not a complete badass like Dell, Tallahassee, or Glenn, don't try it. Just stay with a group. You can't be a loner. There's simple rules to a zombie apocalypse, which I will tell you in my next video, because this is all the time I had for today. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you have comments on what kind of weapons you would choose in a zombie apocalypse, I'm sorry, I'm shaking the whole thing. Tell me. Subscribe, comment, share, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. Give me your love and I'll give you love back. That sounded so wrong. I am sorry. But anyways, I am your boy Big Country, and today, yes, I do not have a dip in. That is weird. I don't have a dip in because it's early and I don't want to dip right now. But anyways, I am your boy Big Country. Keep it country, keep it real. Much love to y'all. And I'm out of here.